All right, guys. Curtis Air. I'm in my car, so I'm hoping the sound doesn't sound crazy. But welcome back to Commission Reviews. I want to talk about the Bachelorette in the episode that I just actually watched myself. Brayden. He is the front runner that everyone thinks is going to get to the end, but not. Okay. He did get voted off. I think reality Steve is his name. He does all Bachelorette. Had I reported that he went home, and there is a post on Instagram where he ends up leaving. Now, all the controversy and the drama that ensued in this episode. Let's first talk about it's a Barbie world. It's a Barbie world. It was a Barbie, everything. Okay, and y'all, I'm gonna get into the Barbie thing on my makeup channel. I think I am. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Brayden got to fly in the helicopter. Everybody was mad. One thing I want to say about the Bachelors here, I don't understand this in reality TV. You're on a dating show. You're competing for one person to be your person. So with that being said, just like in dating, period, this is a competition. It confuses me. Like I don't understand why the understanding is not there. So you guys are like, however many 2025, however many guys it is, 19, I don't know. And you have to understand that she's trying to find the one out of all you guys. And she has to take time. With that being said, it's on the men, I feel like, to push if you want somebody. Okay? Hold on. Let's only get back to this Barbie thing. One thing I want to say is that Caleb, the one with the hair who reminds me of, caveman. So this is what I noticed. The first, I'm gonna be honest, that first whatever activity that they did, and he went all out, and he was not MVP. I didn't mention my last one, or maybe I did, but I feel he should got MVP. I'm gonna be honest, okay? So with the Barbie and the Ken situation, and he was like, everyone was like sounding bad. They couldn't sing. I'll speak on that. And he came up and he's like, "Oh, I love you, Barbie, whatever." I'm sorry, I don't know the words to the song. So my thing with that is, I'm thinking he's going to kill it. I mean, he's going to win the rose. Well, there's two things. I don't think she was basing it upon if you can sing. I don't think it was anything about that. For her, I feel like the interacting, the what can you do out of everybody? Because this is a sing competition. So if you can sing, I don't, that's great. But I just don't think she was looking for a singer. She wants to find somebody or find that. So for me, I feel like that. To be honest, I feel like that. She's not attracted to him, and the reason why I say that she is not attracted to him is because like he was the best singer there. Like everyone, like even in the audience, the Bachelor Nation, everybody was like, "Oh snap! Wait a minute, the man can actually sing." I had that completely messed up, and so I'm not gonna lie, I did think that he was gonna win it. He did not. That's why I feel like she is not attracted to him. I really feel like that. Like to me, just because you look like the goddess or Thor, that doesn't mean that that's what she's attracted to. Which is why I really, really mess with Charity, because just because that man could sing, just because he has all that hair, doesn't mean anything. I think she likes who she likes, and I rock with that. Real talk, okay? Now with the Brayden situation, okay, yeah, he got a little snitched on today. He was in his feelings, okay. The part that got me, it was the Will Smith keep my mouth. I was like, bro, no, no, sir. That was not a good, no, that was not. It's not your wife. Let's start there. Okay. Um, okay, I know everybody want Brayden to go home. I want Brayden to go home. He is super, super annoying. But this is my thing. I debate on that because the statements that Brayden is saying, he's being real with her. He's not putting on a fantasy. He's not, BSing her. He's telling her, look, I'm not comfortable seeing you with the other guys. I like you. I cannot say I love you, but I'm going to tell you I'm vibing with you. I'm going to tell you, we got something going on. So for me, I understand why she's keeping him, because in a relationship outside of it, he's acting like this is a normal I'm getting to know you situation. Everyone else is acting like, okay, I just want her to choose me. I just want her to give me a rose. That's the way I look at it. Aaron going and snitching on, Brayden, whatever. The thing of it is, you went and told her what he said, but he had already told her. So if he already told her, what are we doing? What are you telling her? Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure he didn't tell her every little bit, everything, right? And they went and told every little bit and every little thing. And in my opinion, I don't know. But okay, see, that's the part I'm like, who snitches? So what's that boy name again? I'm so sorry. God dog it. Okay. So let's talk about Sean. I'm talking about the points of the show. The points of the episode, to me, that I wanted to get into. So I want to talk about Sean for a second. Yes, and you can say, was this rigged? Like, what's the real tea with that? Because yes, Sean looks like Ken. Sean looks like Ken, right? My thing is, that should not mean just because he looks like Ken that she should, that he should be the one to win the Ken and Barbara situation. That's my opinion about that. Okay. Then, but Ken did something that nobody else did. Ken grabbed her and Ken kissed her in front of everybody. And that was the difference between everybody that was there and the reactions and trying to be. You got to step out. You got to be different. You can't be the same thing. Right? You know what I'm saying? They are competing at the end of the day. It is a competition. Okay? So, with that being said, he ended up winning the date. So you have Brayden, who got to fly in the helicopter. Everybody's pissed. And you got Sean, who got to, So, and that date was pretty all right. It was. But who was the angry man? There was an angry man. I can't think of that dude's name. He was like, I'm the real man. I know how to chop wood. I know how to break the bacon home and all these things. I'm like, woo, okay. This is the angry man here, okay? Okay. So after that, when Sean comes in from the date, okay, and he is, you know, very, very, very happy that he got the date. So he's walking in singing his Barbie song and all these things. And then everyone is like, bro, you can't even sit here. Like, oh, not the can't sit here. Not the can't sit here. I was like, wait a minute. That fool is happy about his date. And y'all coming through with the, he can't sit here? We doing too much right now. First of all, we doing way too much. Okay. So Sean comes in, Ezekiel's sitting on the couch with me. They're pissed off at Sean, da 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 da. And so after all is said and done, Brayden didn't go home. Of course, those are dramatics. And I knew this was a commercial. I can just go home and take it, the bros from him. She pulled Brayden to the side, and like we need to have a discussion. And the whole house is the same thing. Ain't nothing for to happen. I agreed. They said, sorry, I have to cut the air up, y'all. It's super hot. They was like, there's nothing that's going to happen to this man. It's literally 102 degrees. And nothing did happen. The ones who went home to me are the ones who I didn't know their names, didn't recognize them, but they, to be honest, weren't really. Let's talk about the pretty boy. I forgot to throw the W. Wait a minute, what's that boy's name? Hold on. I gotta talk. Let's talk about Warwick. Let me tell you something about Warwick. First of all, Warwick could have been Ken. He favored Ken. He had the hair. He had the whole thing. The issue I have with Warwick is this. First of all, you got, to me, he took more time to get in his tuxedo to go on a date than he did on the date. I'm like, what in the hell? When I tell you on this date, the man did nothing. She is literally talking to him, trying to. There was a whole, I feel like, and I might be exaggerating, I feel like it was a whole 20 minutes of silence and just nothing but just like some crickets. Like, I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? This is a whole date. We closed down the whole facility, amusement park, for us to have a date. And the only thing that you're doing is saying nothing, standing there. I guess he's waiting for her. And then he acted like he was exhausted. At, at the end, she said, I'm not going to give you a rose and all these things. That fool gets in the car, and instead of doing the exit interview, he goes to sleep and says the amusement park wore him out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I got to say. So that is my recap of the Bachelorette, child. I don't know what I could do about these people, but I'm going to need these guys to step it up. And I'm going to say this again for people in the back. If you are in a competition with other men, please stop the cap. Stop the complaining. It's not doing anything. Fight for your girl. The way Sean came in and got that little few minutes of time and y'all didn't get it, to me, that is what you are supposed to do. Point blank, period. Who waits for somebody? I'm like, maybe, no, ma'am.